Mrs. Mood, what were you up to today?
We're still at it cobbing the outdoor kitchen space. So Carl did 2 walls. I did 1 wall. But I'm very proud of my 1 wall, you know what I mean? So I think, yeah, you are just fast, I guess.
Do you understand the layout now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so take us through it. Where are we standing now?
Okay, so this is going to be the kitchen where we have like the pizza oven, a braai area, and a cooking area.
Smoker.
Smoker, yeah. It's still cooking, isn't it?
No, there's cooking, then there's a smoker.
So there's a smoker.
And you're standing in
pizza.
the cooker right now.
A pizza oven,
Yeah.
and then there's going to be
The braai and cooker, yeah.
braai like in cooker, right? And then here, there's going to be, this is where our kitchen counter is going to be. And then we'll have cupboards at the bottom. So we got these pieces of wood from one of our neighbors. So we're gonna treat it, fix it, and then when we make our counter, it's gonna be we're gonna blend it in with our counter once we decide what we're doing with our counter. But basically it's a kitchen counter. At the bottom there is cupboard space. And coming round here is like a boma, am I right?
Sunken lounge?
Like a sunken lounge, it's a boma, right?
Mm.
Yeah. So all of this whole area is going to be like seating area, and then like we're going to make the seating area using cob, and then right in the middle we're going to have a fireplace, like a little fireplace, so people will sit around here while everyone's cooking, and you can chill here. And at the back we're going to put a room at the back, but that's as far as I can explain that one. So there's gonna be a room at the back. But yeah, I got it right. Yeah.
Where we're at?
We're it. They raised, we raised, I should actually say we, because there we did, we put in some work today. So raised is it the structure or the walls? The structures, auntie?
Mm.
Yeah, to the levels we want. Right now we're working on the boma area. But it's a good day. It was a really good day. Who would have thought mud and clay, bruh? Maumbwe with like straws and everything. So I'm really excited about it. So it was a good day. There's some good cracks right now, just chilling. Carl's having a beer. I don't drink beer. To enjoy the day.
Sometimes you do drink beer.
Yeah, with some Sprite, but I don't know if that counts.
It's a shandy. Shandy's a beer.
I know, but it just seems like an overload, isn't it? Have a beer. For crying out loud.
Cool. I think I can hear the thing coming.
Oh yeah, so now
I
we're
can hear
waiting
the stove.
for a Dover. We've got like broken down Dover. Is there such a thing? I don't think Dovers ever break down.
Yeah, it can always be repurposed.
Yeah, so we got a Dover. It's going to be part of the stove that Carl has designed. So that's pretty exciting. So hopefully by winter this thing should be done, isn't it, babe?
Next week.
Ah.
Yeah, next week it'll be done.
Next week I don't know.
Next week it'll be done.
Really, babe?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Listen to me saying wow. Plastered and all.
Yeah. Outdoor kitchen, plastered. Just waiting to dry. That's where the time takes.
Bruh. Done means everything is die.
Yeah, done.
So don't get me so excited, bruh. You need to come. You go reverse, Simon. Dave?
Ah, wakasimba ka. You.
Khanga isindebele siya ngaphi kwakhona.
Oh, nashona uyayenza njalo kumalume wena.
Currently mfakele phakathi kwespace le. Beside the inotchi, at least she's not going to live there. Wait up. What are better? Fantastic. Has just finished doing the surface for the stove or the oven, and then we are going to lay some cob on here, and then once we finish laying cob, then we are going to start building an oven. Putting a layer on this for this oven, so we have to put cob sand.
That's a big oven. You know that? That's a really big oven.
Not really, you'll see. How much cob is going to be taken up on the outside of the oven, actually.
What's going to be at the bottom?
Firewood.
So that's all firewood space.
Blocks. This is so therapeutic to know that you can cover.
What you guys doing?
So we finished putting cob, then we put some bottles here, which is going to give insulation. This river sand is going to give an additional layer of insulation. Then we're going to start laying our bricks on the top to make our shape. That's for the doorway coming to our oven round this way.
All right.
And
so right now, what have you put? What is this?
Bricks. This is river sand. So it's just another layer of insulation. While my guy in Duna here is doing the mortar.
Why do you insulate? Why do you need to insulate?
Because we want distribution of the fire. The fire is going to be sitting on these fire bricks. So all of that heat has to be dissipated somehow. So it's going to go through the sand and the bottles, all the air in the bottles and stuff like that. And the cob underneath. We don't want it to explode.
That's a big layer of cob, no?
Of what?
A cob?
It's not big. It's actually maybe too thin for this.
Really?
So I found out two layers. Now wait and because now sorted out the oven to liquid and industry.
Nice.
Rule number one, please allow things to dry. Oh yeah, I'm going to sleep now. Join us next week for another episode of Rural Life with the Ngubes. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Chat later. So yeah, in life you learn that.
So we're building our oven, and you know, everything was going okay, except there was something that was just bugging me, was the poles that we had used that they didn't seem, not that they didn't seem strong enough, but they didn't have enough sort of, I would have called it like lateral strength, like sideways, because you could feel there was a kind of shifty thing that was going on. And when you're building these ovens, there's quite a lot of weight that goes on them. I kept asking the guys, are we okay on the weight thing? Okay, this is not a blame thing, this is just learning. Because I'm very responsible for this guy, I lead the team. So, long and short of it is that as I was testing the first load of sand that was going to go on top of this thing, the whole thing just gave way. It just slid to the side, and then one wall knocked down the next one. Yeah, that wasn't nice because the cob hadn't set, so it wasn't gonna be able to hold. The cob wasn't really holding the structure of anything. Basically, what we use the cob is for a decorative element because we still don't have an understanding of cob, so we're just gonna use the structure of the wood that we had put in there. So clearly we hadn't put enough wood. Initially I'd opted for having very strong beams, but anyway, yeah, we learned. That was just a cool way to end this episode. So half my kitchen is down at the moment. We'll go back and we'll keep working, right? Peace out.
My name is Carl Joshua Ncube, and I'm the CEO of a startup called Ekaya. Tourism Ekaya is actually a rural development company or think tank, and I'm happy to introduce you to what is going to be a brand new podcast that shows how we're aligning our company to the sustainable development goals as set by the United Nations. So we're really going to talk about the business of solving problems within the rural context. So remember to follow our podcast and download it. Give us your tips, ideas. Let us know where you'd like us to deploy the podcast, and we'll join you on March the 31st for Rural Life with Carl Joshua Ncube.
Handina sororo kushanda bedzi sechiringazuva asi nguva ichadutsira padzichapera shungu chandiona ndinouya ndinomhanya nendondo kugovera nesvondo handina zororo kushanda bedzi sechiringazuva asi nguva ichadutsira padzichapera shungu chandiona ndinouya